What's going on YouTube? It's Katie from EO Fitness here, and in this video I'm going to take you through the barbell push press. Ideally, I would like you to master the barbell overhead press before going into the barbell push press because a lot of the cues do overlap. Now, when we grab the bar, we want to make sure that we have our wrists stacked and we don't have them broken back. We also don't want the bar to come too low on the chest. I personally like to cue to have the bar about an inch and a half below the chin. When we bring the bar too low, it's going to pull the shoulder forward as well as impact our bar path. Now, before we even start our press, we want to make sure that we are tucking the ribs and the belly button together and we're not engaging in an anterior pelvic tilt. Okay, we want to squeeze the glutes underneath us the entire time. We're going to start this movement with a quick dip in the knees and a fast drive overhead. There's not much movement happening at the hip on that dip. Majority of that movement is coming from us dipping into the knees and then going into triple extension, which we'll talk about in a second, on that press. I personally feel like the hardest part of a push press is understanding what's going on in the lower body and correctly translating it to the upper body. So let's take a look at this a little bit closer up. We're going to start this movement by dipping into the knees and then popping up onto the toes, going into triple extension, which is just extension at the ankle, the knee, and the hip. And then we're going to finish this movement off by landing on a flat heel with an extended knee. Another very common mistake that we want to avoid is allowing that bar to travel too far forward at that top position or too far back. We want to think bicep to the ear, and we want that bar to end in line with the middle of the head. So the last thing that I want to talk about is grip width or hand position. So this scratchy stuff here on the bar is called knurling, and I personally like to do my overhead press with my pointer finger on the start of the knurling. But this will differ from person to person based on your comfort level. But regardless of your hand position, the one thing that we definitely want to avoid is allowing the elbows to fall back. So that is the barbell push press. I hope this was helpful and follow along for more.